everybody, welcome back to Women Carry Knives. On the table in front of us, ooh, this is a beauty. This is the Twosun TS313, and you guys, this is an absolutely just sick knife. I am absolutely loving it. Just what a piece of machinery. It's absolutely wonderful. Thank you to Twosun for donating this. This knife was donated specifically for my birthday giveaway, and I'm super grateful for you guys. Thank you again. I can't even tell you how much I'm super grateful for this. This is just an awesome. This is going to be in my last day of my giveaway. So on my actual birthday, day 6 is where it's going to go. Now, this was filmed before the giveaways. However, I'm not releasing it until after the giveaway. So by now, somebody has already won this. And whoever that person was or is, congratulations to you. This is just an awesome knife. And I cannot wait until you have it in hand and you can see just how awesome it is too. You guys, you have this crazy sick M390 blade. Check this out. Is it not just gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that grind on that. And M390. I mean, that's a good blade steel. You're going to get this full tie handle, titanium handle, both sides, scales, titanium clip, which is very strong. I love the fact, and I don't know if you can see it, but the clip is actually just wider than the actual, we're going to call it a fuller on here. And that's going to allow your clip not to get lost in that space. But it is a very sturdy clip. It is titanium. I did put it on my jean pocket to see how it feels, and it does has good retention to it. It feels really, really good. Now you kind of have, I'm not going to call it an orange peel. I'm going to call it a milling on here. And that milling is going to get it just enough of a grip that you need. But I love the fact that they kind of have some holes milled out through each side of the scales, and it does go all the way through, because even that little bit takes a little bit of the weight off the knife, and that's going to make it much nicer to carry. You guys, this is just, it's such a well-built, beautiful knife. I really, really do love it. I'm just sitting here staring as I talk to you guys. Isn't that terrible? So you do have the little Twosun pivot collar there. The neatest thing about this one, also you can put a lanyard on it if you so choose. So you guys that like your lanyards, you can absolutely put that on there. This is a button lock. And there's just something about it that I like. It is super smooth, super, super smooth. You've got some giant thumb studs, which I cannot flip this thing because I don't have the hand size to do it. So, see, as much as I try, it's easier for me to just do it as a button lock. Now, I know Therapeutic Edge can do it, but he has much bigger hands than me. So, just a great knife. I love the jimping on the back of the blade because that's going to allow you to choke up on a little bit. This would not be considered a finger choil. This is going to be considered more of a sharpening choil. But because I have a small finger, I'm actually able to put my finger in there and choke up on it even that much more, which is very cool for me. You can see how big this knife is. You know, I can hold it back, but I can also hold it forward. Let's give you an angle in the other way. And I can still get all 4 fingers. So I know that he could get a full 4 fingers, and he had a little bit of room at the end. So that tells you, you know, kind of the size of how big it is. Very sharp right out of the box. Super, 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 super sharp. M390 takes a great edge. So that is a spectacular blade steel to use on this. It's going to be a hard worker. This is something that, you know, just the feel of it is going to feel really, really good. Yeah, I'm not even going to try and flip it because I'm going to take a finger off. Now, this is extremely job shutty. And at the angle I'm at, I don't know if you guys can see that, but this will absolutely take a finger off, so you do want to be careful with it. But fidget factor wise, if you want to just sit there, and I'm probably shaking the camera, if you want to just sit there and shake it, oh my gosh, absolutely. Fabulous, fabulous knife. I don't even know what else to say about it. It is absolutely wonderful. Your thumb studs are huge, but I think the thumb studs actually lend into the look of the knife. It's actually perfect. There's something almost kind of futuristic, I guess is the way I want to say it about it. Let's take a look at some of the measurements here. So your blade is going to be about 3.5 inches with just under 3¼ inch cutting edge. Your closed or handle length is going to come in at 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4¾ which is a really good size, which is going to give you an overall of about 9 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it comes in right about 9 inches. So really, that's a good size. Now, it is heavier. It's 5.7 ounces, but it is a larger knife, and it is a chunk of steel. Now, I know a Therapeutic Edge would love to have one of these. I have seen these run in price, and it's kind of all over the board if you can find one in stock anywhere. The most common price I've seen has been around $250. As I said, very hard to find these in stock right now. I have not been able to find them, but if you do, you like button locks, you love the look of this, definitely something you would, you want to get your hands on. You definitely want to feel it. You want to get out there and you want to try it out. It's definitely one that I think people should take a second look at. So yeah, at first when I saw it, I thought, oh, that's a little bit crazy. But the more I've had it, the more it really grows on me. Now, obviously, I haven't really used it because it is not mine to use. It is, it's for the giveaway. But I did carry it around only inside for a day, and I didn't use it on anything, but just riding around in the pocket. And like I said, the fidget factor of it is just, it's absolutely phenomenal, you guys. Let's do a little size comparison. So let's take a look at it next to the Rat one. And if we go pivot to pivot, you're going to see that they are very comparable in size. I mean, I think we're talking, well, let's line it up here. Let's go tip to tip. So if we're going to look at it tip to tip, you are talking about a 1/2 inch bigger on the Rat. So you know that this is big. If we want to take a look at it next to the Rat 2. So our Rat 2 is going to run, and let's go ahead and measure that out before I center it off. You're going to run about 1 inch bigger. So you can see, I consider the Rat one kind of a, small to medium or medium. The Rat one I would consider a large. I would actually put this in the large category, and not just because of its length, but because of how chunky it is. It is definitely a pocket chunker. Would it be for small hands? I would absolutely carry this. So even though it is a larger knife and it is a handful, I would carry this. I think this would be good for small hands, anywhere up to large size hands. It would be a great knife for any size. Due to the fact that it is more rectangular, there is a bit of a place there where, it's showing you where you need to put your hand. I'm not always a huge fan of that, but this is really comfortable. And also, because it is a button lock, there is no clip to contend with as far as, having a big deep carry clip or whatever. You've got a nice low profile titanium clip on there. I don't even feel it at all. So when I have it in hand, I'm not noticing it at all. So it is not a hot point in any way, shape, or form. And that is always very important. You can switch the clip around, make it a right hand, left hand tip up carry. That's always nice. Everybody loves that. So there is a little bit of lefty love on that too. This is definitely one to get your hands on. If you love your Twosun knives, this is definitely one that you need to get your hands on if you haven't already had it. I truly wish this was mine, because I would love to put something like this in the Apex Pass Around group, send it out to everybody and see their thoughts on it. Unfortunately, it's not, so I cannot do that. But what a wonderful knife, you guys. That's been a look at the Twosun TS313, roughly around $250. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Go ahead and hit that like button on the way out. It does help the channel. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. I'd love to have you here all the time. As always, feel free to leave me a question or comment down in the comment section. I love talking to you. Thanks again for joining me. Until next time.